Hello and welcome. I'm Jenny Hall. Thanks for joining me for another card making tutorial. Today I'm excited to share a card with you that is created from a new stamp set. It's new to me. It's from Pinkfresh Studio and it's called Aviary. I've created a card that is, you could be a thank you card, it could be Mother's Day, thinking of you. There's lots of different things. But what I'm really excited about is a few of the new to me items that I've used in creating this project. For the watercoloring, I have used something that is really exciting and innovative, liquid watercolors. This is one of the first times that I've used liquid watercolors, and I can tell you, I really like it. It's exciting to use something new, isn't it? Another thing that's new to me, and it's not certainly new in the card making and crafting world, is to use some makeup brushes to do ink blending. I hope you're excited to see how this card comes together, and I'm excited to share it with you. Let's check it out. Here is a closer look at the Aviary stamp and die set from Pinkfresh Studios. I'll be working on the Waffle Flower Water Media Mat using watercolor paper and a porcelain palette. I've placed all of the images into a stamp positioner so that I can double stamp all of the images because watercolor paper takes a little bit more to work across the texture. Hero Art's Intense Black ink is wonderful for using to watercolor or for alcohol markers. I'm going to place each one of the colors into the porcelain palette and then add them directly to the watercolor paper. The colors I'm using today are Candy Apple, Sunshine, Key Lime, Emerald City, which is such a cool name, and Sky Blue. What I like best about the liquid watercolors is that they stay very true. Because they are already wet, they're already fluid, then the color does not need to be diluted in order to bring it over to the paper. As you can see, everything colors off very vibrant. It also transfers very easily over to the watercolor paper. I'm doing a little bit of blending, not much, just a little bit, blending the colors together, and I've started off on the greenery with the light green and then dropped in a little more of the dark green. Most of the items do have a coordinating die. I'm going to put a little piece of low-tack tape and then place everything in the die cutting sandwich for the Gemini Junior machine. The die part needs to be face up. Here is a look at how well this electric die cutting machine works. It is such a lifesaver for my shoulders. I very much love using this machine. Everything cuts off the first pass, and then I'm going to remove the dies from all of the pieces. There were two images that I stamped that did not have any dies, even though it's a very large die set, so I have fussy cut those. Here's a look at the makeup blending brushes in action. Don't worry, I will put in the video description, I will put links to everything that I'm using today. If you click the link down in the video description, then it'll give you more information about the product. I'm using the second of the largest brushes and some distress ink, and it really, really does give the best blend. If there are any harsh lines, then it blends out easily. And these brushes clean up really simple with a damp micro pour. It's like a Just a very easy microfiber washcloth type of thing. I am placing all these items directly onto the card base, so this is pretty much a one-layer card. Except for the birds, I have used a little bit of foam tape to raise them up, but everything else is liquid glue. Now I'm going to place this sentiment with this one ink pad that does it all, and place around some little sparkly sequins. I wanted to use some more images on this project, but I wanted to keep it simple. So here is what the inside of the card looks like, using some more distress inks and that same Hero Arts stamp pad. I had a wonderful time coloring and it came together nicely. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. I am really excited to use some new products. And how about that Gemini Junior die cutting machine? My children and my husband got me the Gemini for Christmas this past year because when I use the Big Shot die cut machine or any other hand crank machine, then my shoulders tend to hurt. I was older whenever I started my family, and you guys may have heard about my children before, and I had to carry them and pack them around for quite a while after the age that I probably shouldn't have. And because I'm in my 50s, then now it is really taking a toll. And using the Gemini Junior has been a wonderful blessing for me because it's electric and it works, oh my, works like a charm. It works so well. It cuts the first time, every time, and it completely cuts every little detail of the die. But because it is electric, I worry about the children getting a hold of it. So I showed you a look at where I have it hidden, and I use the word hidden very generously because I don't want my kids to get a hold of this machine. But there are safeguards on it to where on the back there's a little switch that they would never be able to do, and then there's a power switch on the top. And this cabinet here is the one where I keep it, and you can't see that die cut machine right now. But if we come back over here, here it is. And I keep the cutting plates, and the back of my cabinet is open. There's no backing to it, so the cord goes directly down into one of those long strip plugs. And then when I'm done using it, I just put this right back here. What I did was I cut one of these strategically so that I could make it look as if there was nothing there for the kids to be interested in. That was really important for me because safety is really important for my children. With special needs, they don't always have the same alarm systems that go off for them to say, oh, maybe I shouldn't touch that. So I take care of those things for them. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already, then click that little bell, ring it, and you'll be notified every time I have a new video. If you have any questions about the product that I have used today or about the process that I've used in making my project, then just leave me a comment below. Or if you just enjoyed it, then I absolutely love to see your comments, especially that they have made a difference in your crafting. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day!